Cops interrogate this man for knocking on the door. While canvassing for a political campaign, Ron is approached by 2 officers after neighbors report suspicious behavior, alleging he was checking door handles. Dressed casually in a t-shirt and backpack, Ron explains that he's exercising his First Amendment right by going door to door. The officers insist on seeing his identification to verify his intentions, hinting at possible trespassing charges. They explained that they were responding to calls from concerned residents who felt that stepping onto private property without consent might be considered trespassing. Despite Ron's assertion of his rights, one officer demands his name and date of birth, warning that refusal will lead to an arrest. Watch what happens next and share your opinion in the comments.
So, I'm out political canvassing, right?
Okay.
I'm over here looking for my next house.
Okay.
And these 2 dudes come up with their dog and tell me, "What's in your backpack?"
Okay.
And I said, what do you mean what's in my backpack?
Okay.
Well, I thought I was getting robbed, dude.
I understand. I'm just saying.
And then
not robbing you. How you doing?
Not bad.
You're right.
Are you his boss? Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the only concern is, man, look, some people just called in, right? They said that you were going up door to door, like checking door handles and stuff, okay?
Well, I'm not checking. I am going door to door.
We are.
Absolutely. You guys are more than welcome to play the canvas in the area. That's absolutely something you're allowed to do, okay? Some of those people just called in, right, because they're concerned, because they thought you were like jingling door handles, and they're worried and they're concerned because there's been some break-ins in the area recently.
They need to not come up and demand I open anything. Come up with 2 dogs threatening me. Like, that is not okay, dude.
That's not okay. That's definitely not okay. And I think I can understand both sides of what's happening here.
I can understand them too, but when I told them I'm politically canvassing,
they're not you guys. You know what I mean? They're not the cops.
So here's the deal, okay? So you got to remember, right? You're not in any kind of attire showing that you're politically canvassing, or you're in a video game T-shirt, some headphones, some sunglasses, and a backpack and ball shorts, right? So
that's not illegal.
No, it's not. I'm just explaining to you, right? People might perceive what you're doing, right, is illegal, like hot prowling, right? That is a law and it is a violation. You can't go on people's properties. Anytime you pass a public sidewalk and it's somebody's private property, that is trespassing, right? That's people's concern right now.
If I were to remain,
our job is to figure out what's going on, right? All we need to know is your name, what you're if you have anything to say, hey, I'm politically canvassing, cool. That way we can go back to them and tell them the gentleman is just politically canvassing. He showed us we have sufficient, information to say, you know what, that's all he's doing. But in the interest of justice and for public, right, that's their request, and that's why we're doing our due diligence.
Well,
okay.
I mean, respectfully, I know my rights. I will read. They can request all they want, but to alleviate their concern, my name is Ron, and I work for.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Right now, yes, for trespassing, because you were on people's properties. So if you want to go down that road, we just need your name, date of birth, and we'll check you, make sure you're not a wanted person, and be done and over with.
I'm so sorry. Where was he at? Where he was trespassing? I'm so sorry.
He was at people's doors that he was knocking. That's when you cross somebody's threshold to their property line, right? That is trespassing. When you're not on a public
enter or remain unlawfully.
Yes.
I never entered or remained unlawfully.
Hold on, Ron. Calm down.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm just trying to understand.
Sure.
We're going and knocking on people's doors.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. So we're not allowed to knock.
First Amendment right.
Ron, calm down.
I'm sorry.
We're not allowed to walk onto someone's door and knock on your door.
Correct, because it's their private property. So
So
like right now we're on a public sidewalk. Where he's standing is technically private property. Somebody maintains that lawn, somebody cares for that lawn. This building probably, chances are, is who owns that, right? However, most people aren't going to call in and say, hey, you're trespassing, right? But because of the nature and how everything went down, right, and their confrontation, their disturbance, whatever it is that they got into, I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there. It was you and them, right?
Well, how are you going to convince a jury?
Right? So the allegation right now, right, is that. Right? Very simple. All we do is verify who you are, ensure that all you're doing is canvassing.
I have a Fourth Amendment protection.
Stuff, right? Okay, if you'd like to go down that road, we can go down and we'll take you to jail for trespassing, if that's the road you want to go down. I'm trying to prevent that, alleviate all that, by just verifying who you are. Very simple.
I committed no crime.
When you're trespassing, that is a crime.
No, if anybody ever told me to leave their property, I left, and that wasn't today.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You still can't just trespass on people's property. It's private property. If you don't own it, it's owned by somebody else, right? Like the grass you're standing on, if somebody called and said, hey, that guy's trespassing, I want to trespass,
so
I have
then
to identify you and issue you a warning, and then
a picture is sufficient.
Okay? What was that?
A picture is sufficient for a warning. You can take my picture and say you did.
That's not sufficient. We need a name and date of birth because we have to issue you a formal trespass warning.
So under threat of arrest, if I do not give you my name.
Threat, okay.
So if I do not give you my name, will you?
Because now you're.
That you will arrest me.
You're trespassing, and you don't give us your information. Now it's obstruction.
If I do not give you my name, you'll arrest me.
Listen, we don't want to go down that road.
I know, but I'm just asking you.
I am being as reasonable with you as I can be, okay?
And I want to comply.
Listen, okay.
I want to comply, but
private property, okay? The city of Billings, right, requires we identify the person to issue them a warning, saying, "Hey, sir, you've been warned. Please do not trespass."
And the Supreme Court has ruled that a picture is sufficient.
Ron, I need you to hold on for a second. This
Yeah.
is my
Look, real quick, bro.
That's what he said.
It's Ron, right?
But if he's going to threaten me with arrest, then I will sue them for a violation.
So,
standing
really quickly,
is
Ron.
like a
Let me just
public
clear this
or
up really
private
quickly,
grass.
okay?
Somebody maintains the grass.
Billings City
Somebody
Code has a
maintains
thing
that
just called
property.
prowling.
It's private.
That's fine. I just need to know if I do not give my name, will you arrest me?
If Ron is
Okay,
gonna
thank you.
cooperate,
No.
I don't know
Okay.
what company you work for.
Am I free to go now?
Not want to continue.
Not right now, right? Because Billings City
So
Code
what
is
reasonable articulable suspicion do you have that trespassing is when you enter and remain unlawfully? Nothing about me knocking on their door was unlawful.
I appreciate you explaining the trespassing, okay? That's really helpful. Thank you. Okay?
Like I said, most
I'm talking about the
people in
situation is
reasonable
Billings City
expectations
Code,
don't
okay?
care that you
That
come
has
to
to do
their
with
door.
prowling. You kind of already explained to
They won't
me
say anything.
why you're here. You're politically.
And I have my boss. So there we go. Political canvassing. This is my First Amendment right.
Okay.
I am exercising my First Amendment right.
So like as part of like that Billings City Code
So,
requiring
because
it,
of that,
we just need to
right, now we have a
identify.
hot-
Can you get me that Billings City Code?
Would you like?
Do you have any reason to believe that is not why I am here? Other than what those people exactly. If you don't know, how are you going to convince a jury?
Because here's the thing, man, is we don't necessarily know for sure yet.
Ron, we are not trying to antagonize these guys. They're trying to do their jobs. Someone
I'll
call the
pass the
police.
phone
Like if
over
you were
to
to
Ron
call the
so you
police
can have
in
a
your
conversation.
area and tell them it's the same thing, they're going to
Thanks.
come and check it out. That what they said to you is not
She's
okay,
gonna
but
talk to
trying
you
to figure out the
afterwards. She wants to talk to
situation. We've got to try to stay calm for them. They're trying to not arrest you. They're trying
Literally,
to
that's
get
all
to
we're
the
trying
bottom
to
of
do.
who we are so that they can just
I believe in my
let them
rights. That's
know.
why I'm out politically canvassing, exercising my First Amendment right. And I've just asked, am I going to be arrested if I do not give my name? He said no. What's your answer?
Okay, so
Since you know that I'm politically canvassing and
here's
not
the deal,
doing that code,
here's the deal, okay? Since you're being less than forthcoming and there's bigger problems that are plaguing our city in the interest of justice and the safety of the community, we're not going to waste our time with you anymore, okay?
I want to go home.
But
Thank
the
you.
reality is, okay,
Thank you.
had we had more time and all this stuff, we'd be having a different conversation.
Okay.
Fact of the matter is, if it's not your property, okay, it's private property. Understood? Where you're standing right now is private property. Just because you have public access to it doesn't allow you to set up a house, a tent, whatever, right? Now you're on a public sidewalk. That is what you're allowed to use, okay? For future reference, if somebody tells you to get off or you get in a verbal altercation, you are in the wrong because you're on their property. Just walk away.
Oh, I always left
simple,
property.
okay?
I was on the sidewalk when they came up to
Understand that
me.
People have
that extended privacy policy here in Montana. So I do
No
apologize
worries,
about that. And we'll make sure that doesn't
no big
happen
deal. Like
inside
I
the
said,
city
we
from this
were
area.
just trying to identify who it is in case there's a repeat offense or a repeat incident. We have the person identified. We can let them know he's not a murder suspect. He's not hot prowling. He's not a wanted person. We just try to reassure the public so that they are less likely to want to press charges against them, right? Now, I don't know if they're going to want to press charges, right? Because I want to go back and be like, I don't know who he is. He said his name is Ron. Actually, he didn't even say that. His friend said that, right? That's the fact of the matter, right? And it is what it is. Their desire to suppress some charges. At some point, if we find them, we'll identify him and take him to jail. It is what it is, right? He opens himself up to that by not identifying himself in a very simple manner. Teach him to
This one I have
de-escalate,
again.
not have
So sorry about
altercations
that.
with people.
And
So,
thank you guys for your help.
yeah, of course.
We'll get
Take
out of
care.
your
Be
hair.
safe. Enjoy your canvassing of political stuff.
Thank you.
Police officers interrogate a man over a small fire he started as part of a prayer ritual. The man insists he has clearance for his activities, claiming diplomatic immunity and citing his status as a representative of Indigenous rights. However, the officers view the fire as a clear violation of park regulations. The park officers inform Mr. N that fires are prohibited within city limits, citing public safety concerns and local ordinances. When Mr. N invokes his right to religious freedom, explaining that his prayer ceremony is an Indigenous ritual, he argues that as a diplomat with immunity, he is not bound by such codes and policies. This assertion seems to trigger the officers. Watch the full clip and share your opinion in the comments.
And I already cleared it with your rangers out here.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no one, everybody already knows.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Sure thing.
You're acting like I killed somebody or something.
No, you have a fire going in the park.
Is there an injured party here? Is there somebody dead?
Now you're going to deal with the
okay,
fire
why?
chief.
Okay, that's
Okay?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
What's
fine.
your name?
I'm right there, pal. Officer Jack Camaro, detail.
Is this how you talk to diplomats?
You're not a diplomat.
What am I?
You're in violation of the
What am I
park
then,
rules.
if I am not a
You're
diplomat?
in violation of the park rules.
I am
right
not
now.
an entity. I'm not a social security
I'm not going
entity.
to bother talking to you right now.
Well, get out of here then. Okay, get out of here now.
Deal
Go.
with the fire chief.
Go ahead. Get out of here now.
Deal with the fire chief.
Go ahead. Get out of here.
I'm not leaving. I am not leaving.
What are you? Are you just a rookie or something?
No, I'm not a rookie.
This is how you talk to diplomats?
What, you are making no sense right now. You have an illegal fire.
Run it on your
You
thing. Run my name, 4474, Nene.
You're in violation right now.
Write it though, write it though.
In the park.
Why are you getting pushy on me?
Did I touch you?
You're getting
Did
close.
I touch
You're getting
you?
close.
Did I touch you?
You are getting really
Did
close.
I
You see
touch
how
you?
close this is in my face?
That's in my face.
You see how close you are?
That is in my face.
You got some backup now.
I don't need backup.
Well, you called for them. Is he your backup? You here for backup for this guy? I already called.
I came because
Good morning.
I heard.
My name is Nin. Hey, diplomat number 1.
Okay.
I light little fire. Little one, make
Yeah,
prayer.
you're not allowed to have fire.
Okay, but I am okay to make fire and make a prayer.
No.
Up there is closed now. Hello, how are you? Good. I'm all right. I already cleared with Wairika, sir.
Chief Burns.
And there, you have no city limits right now. Your charter is expired, and that's why I'm
I
out.
have city limits.
The United States of America is dissolved. The United States Federal Corporation is out of business. Duns and Bradstreet number. That's why I am out here trying to find some missing, murdered indigenous people, saying a little prayer. That's what natives do.
Yeah, but
And you don't get to infringe. But you don't get to infringe on my right for freedom of religion. I override you.
You can have your religion.
You are just
but
under
I can
codes.
tell you when you can and can't have a campfire.
You can try, yeah. Go get the cavalry. We already did this the other time, right downtown. I already proved I am diplomat number 13-032.
Okay,
Immunity
you want,
from
sir,
your
but
codes
I'm
and your
telling you,
policies
you
and
cannot
statutes.
You cannot burn in the city park.
Okay,
Period.
and that's it.
And that's it. No burning.
Okay, so what else you got further for me? What else you got?
I mean, if we want.
What else you want?
We keep wanting to make a big deal out of it.
Policies and codes are not laws of the land.
Do you want us to
Laws.
go to the park director?
Go ahead. Yes. Okay, please.
We did this
please.
to you at Ray's the other day. You were
Please.
trespassing
Yes. Yeah.
on Ray's.
Oh, you watched the video now. All right.
All
Good.
about you.
All right.
Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate people on First Amendment rights. Make sure you like our videos as much as possible. We will see you in the next video.